Welcome to a new episode of Exploring Consciousness. My name is Alina Redenchuk, and today we are being joined by a truly remarkable woman, a best-selling author, a dental surgeon, one of the rare ones who use hypnosis during her sessions. She is a visionary leader and a soul awakener. Her message is raw, is real, and revolutionary, and she's reminding us not to hide or to settle. She's reminding us we are here to awaken. So, welcome, Lorelei Nassar. Who is Lorelei Nassar beyond all the titles and success?
I could summarize in a couple of words. I'm a dentist, an owner of a dental clinic, a writer, and then mindfulness activist. This is who I am.
What is that moment in your life that shifted everything and began your awakening?
Well, as most of the people, there were difficult moments to pass where I tried a couple of means and some of them succeeded. I've done therapy. I went through retreats of Buddhism. I read a lot of spirituality, spiritual experiences, and this and that. And I practiced some methods of meditation, even transcendental meditation and yoga, and And at some point, I've got to hemisync. I've got to know about Monroe Institute. And since, I don't know, maybe 15 years, it became my my soul mean, because I'm a daily practitioner. I founded a group. We are gathering into this local chapter, Bucharest, once on a couple of weeks, and we are meditating together. And this was the way to my book, because the book, it's you're writing something because you want to pass a message. You want to speak to people about what you felt, about your experiences, in order to they would learn from you. So yes, this is more or less.
What was the particular moment that led you to write this book? And what was the exact moment? What did you go through? What made you start your awakening? When was your breakthrough moment?
I think my awakening, it began while writing the book. Well, accidentally 7 years ago, I broke a leg, and then it was an opportunity to spend a lot of time with myself, and I meditated a lot, and I decided to rewire, to rearrange my life according to different priorities, different perspective. I mean, since then, I was doing dentistry. I was owing to businesses. I have two wonderful children, and I was practicing meditation also, but then I rearranged it in a different way. I mean, myself, my inner world became more important than many other things, for instance, than my businesses. And so this was the moment when everything began. But the real awakening, I felt, I mean, that it caught me, I felt it through the seminars of Monroe Institute. And I've got so many powerful insights while doing this. And I cried a lot of time, and I healed a lot of times. And it's everything described in the book in a manner like, playful, but also joyful, and also with a little bit of science, with a little bit of story, with many stories actually of my life. But this is the point. Yeah.
So, what role do you think that emotional pain plays in one's awakening?
I think that emotional pain is giving you depths. If you are aware, and if you are not blaming others, and if you are looking inside, I think this is the most valuable strength of mine. When I had something, I simply looked inside. I was able to touch my pain, and through this, now I am able to touch others' pains, because there are many people which have read my book, which are participating on my seminars. I'm giving some seminars on mindfulness on different forums, businesswoman forum, companies, and other places. So people are telling that I am inspirational, and I really think I am, because I know how to speak. I am catchy, and the truth which I'm talking about are very powerful, and one can feel that it is like this.
What do you think about altered states of consciousness?
Well, I think, sorry, continue.
Do the altered states of consciousness play an important role in one's getting transpersonal?
Right. Yes, they are. They are very important. But attention, it's not the only mean. I mean, a lot of people are jumping to this before they are trying and using traditional means, which means therapy and different personal development groups and other things. What I want to say is that enlarged consciousness states are very important, and I'm feeling so blessed and rich that I had and I have the opportunity to experiment this. But one has to take step by step, not to jump into this, to take conventional, traditional steps in order to get better, and then comes a phenomenon like this, an experience like this, and it puts it into a larger perspective.
Mm-hmm. And what does it mean, really, be that person? What do you really mean by be that person?
Well, I mean, each one of us can be exactly the person he wants. Mm-hmm. If only we are focusing on this. And we have a lot of obstacles, but they are, each one of them are only in our head. So be that person means that you can be whoever you want, if only you are focusing and doing the thing with your mind, with your body, with your whole, if you are convinced of it, you can do it. Indeed, you can do it. And being transpersonal means getting inside, exploring your inner world. This is what I mean by it. Transpersonal, I mean, I strongly felt, and I still feel, that one of my missions is to bond between Hemisync system of meditation, between Monroe Institute and transpersonal psychology. I am actually a transpersonal psychologist. I use medical hypnosis since 25 years in my dental practice. In the clinic, we are practicing this. I am practicing this with my patients while I'm operating them. I really think that this kind of bonding between the Institute and transpersonal psychology, or each newer branch of psychology, is of great benefit for every one of us. I mean, getting transpersonal, getting enlarged consciousness experiences into the scientific reality, and getting them explained, and favorizing other people to practice this, and to take this mean as a valuable mean on daily basis, it's a very good thing.
Would you like to tell us a few things about your book, Be That Person by Getting Transpersonal? Would you like to share with us a few ideas from your book?
Well, this is the book, which is very cute, and we made the design, this person which is getting up, because we only can rise and shine. And it's somehow it's structured into 3 parts. First of all, as I told you, it's funny, it's joyful, it's very easy to read. And first of all, in the first part, I'm talking about myself, because I'm talking about my medical education and my childhood, and all the paths which led me to this place where I am now. I mean, while I was searching here, searching there, trying and having many experiences while I was living in Israel, and after that, I came back to Romania. And in the middle part, I'm talking a lot of things about scientific theories, which are the basis, which are anchoring transpersonal experiences in large states of consciousness into science. I'm talking about Monroe Institute. I'm talking about a lot of books, scientific books. I'm talking about people, scientists, physicians, which took Nobel Prize, and they are bonding between science and spirituality. Actually, it is a site in Israel which a professor, it's not only a site, it's a forum of scientists, which a professor in physics organized. He founded this. And there are something like 500, more than 500 scientists into this website, and each and every one of them they have works, published works, books, articles on this bonding between spirituality, between the idea of God and science. And actually what they are making are bringing God, are bringing spirituality into our reality as a science, as into science. So this is the middle part, and in the last part, I'm describing my spiritual experiences, the most powerful insights which I had following Monroe Institute seminars. And I have to tell you that after that, and together with that, I've tried many other means. I mean, holotropic respiration, because I'm into this. I am a transpersonal psychologist. I have the curiosity and the will to have those experiences. So I tried together while doing Monroe Institute meditations in the same time, in the same period. I've tried many other things. And I can tell you indeed everything. It's a deja vu. I mean, because you are feeling while doing those deep meditations in seminars, you are feeling in your body. You have so powerful and strong certitudes. Then everything else, it's of a smaller value. So this is why I founded this meditation group. This is why I'm talking about it, because every seminar of with mindfulness or spirituality, I am talking about this because it's science. I mean, Hemisync, it's about our brain. It's about the waves, how our brain is functioning. It's about bringing it into coherence, and many instruments of hypnosis are also there. So this is why I'm a strong believer, and I'm just sticking with this mean. I mean, I'll give you an example. Last week we have at the clinic, we have a very generous space on the third floor, which is an events place. And last week we have some community. Very gentle Swami came from Switzerland, and the whole community from Romania gathered in our space, and they are doing weekly Om chanting and a lot of delightful things. And while we were talking after his talk, after Swami's talk, I told them, I mean, I am very keen. I have a very good instrument. I don't think at some point in the future I will drop it aside in order to take something else, because it's responding to all my it's science, and it's spirituality. It's who I am. I'm a scientist. I'm a doctor. I am a surgeon. I mean, I cut. It's what I do. I'm very precise, and I have to know I have to analyze each and everything. So in respect with this, I simply am sticking to this instrument, and I think it will bring to me and to others a lot of good moments and valuable moments, and and it can redefine your life. And for me, it functioned like this. I mean, yes, it reshaped my life, and I can now, as I'm I am confronting with things. I mean, life is life. It's there are difficult moments, there are good moments, there are challenging moments, but each and every time I know I can reshape it, and I am reshaping my reality while doing meditation on daily basis, and while using this instrument. This is it.
Lorelei, I love the way you blend the science and spirituality. It seems like you are also a bridge builder between the two. And do you think that science and spirituality converge? Can they have certain common points?
It's not they can, they have already a lot of common points. I mean, there are very, very well-known scientists like Amit Goswami, and all the books of transpersonal psychology, Stanislav Grof, which is a well-known and entitled scientist, and a lot of others are depicting it through works on quantum physics and other disciplines. So yes, I think this is the paradigm change we are passing through right now. I think while bringing spirituality into science, we are learning to accept what otherwise could otherwise could be feel like weird thing. I mean, let us think, for instance, of Jules Verne, which wrote in his books, I mean, so many years ago, on things which seemed impossible, and after a while, here they are. I mean, we are living this, and I'm feeling also it's the situation now. While we're talking about enlarged conscious, expanded consciousness states, and please don't miss the conference in Brașov in Aro Palace from 3rd to 5th October on this exactly expanded consciousness states. There are going to be a lot of good speakers, and I'm waiting forward to hear each and every one of them, and to participate on this game. So yeah, there are going to be good moments.
Yes, we are so happy to have you, and Lorelei will share with us a powerful session during our conference. Lorelei, just a quick question. It is very interesting and very rare to meet a surgeon that uses hypnosis during the sessions. Could you shortly, briefly explain to us what does this consist of, such session?
Well, usually patients who are afraid of doctors or are afraid of dentists are requesting this. Of course, when I'm seeing such a patient, I'm proposing him. I mean, we can help you through medical hypnosis and this and that. And we have, first of all, a preliminary discussion. I mean, I want to know a little bit more about this person, what he likes, what he dislikes. If he is a person which has to be in control all the time, so through the hypnosis we are giving him more control. And after this preliminary discussion, we are the next day or the next week, we are inviting him exactly on the dental chair, And we are beginning with with the relaxation process. And I'm adding, like usually, from 5 to 1, and this and that, and we are talking, and I'm placing my hand on his shoulder, and we are getting into the process. Of course, we have quiet music. A lot of times I'm putting meta music from Monroe Institute. I'm using it a lot of time, and I notified that it is such a good effect on the patients. And we are getting into the process, and after that, I'm while we are into the process, I'm doing him local anesthesia. I'm starting the surgery. I'm doing the surgery while all the time I'm talking with him and reassurance, and deepening the process more and more and more. And after that, after we finish the surgery, I'm closing it, and this is it. Patients are going relieved, and they are very, very happy, and they became our friends. And the next day, the next session, it's easier and easier. That we even don't have to use the hypnosis sometimes, more than once. But if we have to use, we're using it, and it's a very, very good mean.
What are a few myths about this hypnotherapy that your clients would ask you?
Usually they are asking about fears, control. Am I here? Am I going to lose myself? Can I come back? But it's such a simple process, and I'm giving them simple examples, so they are reassured again that everything is going to be on here, and in a beneficial way for every one of us.
Mm-hmm. Are they in control during the session?
All the time.
Some who don't know what hypnosis is.
Yes, all the time.
That's really interesting. Interesting to try. So, going to your book, life experience overall, what is your message to those who are still afraid to show the world who they are, who they really are?
My message is search inside, look inside, touch your soul, touch your heart, expand your heart in order to contain you. And then this is the answer. All the fears are going to go, and you can drop them aside, and you can shape your own reality and be that person in the way that you want it the mostly.
Mm-hmm. How does it look in your life right now? Be that person. Are you that person right now?
Yes, I am that person. I am 100%.
Thank you again, Lorelei, for this rich and soul-stirring conversation. Your truth and your voice are truly a gift. And to our listeners, if this conversation moved something inside you, then we invite you for more of this in October in our Exploring Consciousness conference in Aro Palace. Come and be that person, the person that your soul is waiting for you to be.